Right. So what should I start with first, like the controller or the turn the screens off part?
Maybe, hello, my name's Jack.
Well, that'd help, I reckon, yeah, maybe. Cool. My name's Jack. This is Project ENIGMA. This was a concept I've had building up for quite a while. There was a lot of technology and concepts and practices I wanted to bring together for this. So the most important thing is this can all be controlled from here. This will work on your phone. It'll work on anyone's phone as long as they were connected to the internet that I'm running this through. So I'm obviously running this through my home router. This could be set up so that it could be controlled remotely past that. I'm not quite there yet. The idea for Project ENIGMA was that I wanted to have a prototype build for an interactive video control workflow that could be given to an audience member to do what they wanted with. So this is just going to be a demo of that idea. This is running between Sidxdesign, Resolume Arena and OpenStage Controller, which is what this controller is on my phone. And I think the best way to show it is we're just going to turn everything off on this end. We'll turn this screen off. And you're going to see how everything will run through this monitor and just my phone. There's no other tricks, it's just this. This is how it's been built. So it all starts with this. Right? So we've got our audio and now we want to start building some visuals. We've got lots of controls here, so we should start turning some on. There's one. We can have lots of different options for this background, but we've got a chroma composite effect, but we want to actually add some stuff into this, right? So let's add in our Sidxdesign elements. There we go. So how visible can we make that? So it's fluctuating and has reactivity both from this controller and from other audio elements that we've built in the background as well. So the music that you're hearing right now is also having reactivity to Sidxdesign. So we'll add in more layers onto this as well. So as you've got now, we've got like a video layer just behind here as well. So let's get a better focus on that just so we can see it. So that's more effects we've built in, right? But we want to build this up a bit more. We want to have more like control over this, right? So let's explore some other options. We've got color, so we can do that from a hue across this entire band here. And then as well we have a zoom option which kind of can come in and out from this effect. But we want to make that more visible, right? We want to get that much more in focus. So let's get rid of that wall, and then we're revealing even more of what's going on behind. But I'm getting a bit bored with this ocean option now. Let's see what else we've got. So we've got this kind of runner effect, like a spiral. And let's bring in something that's going to cut through a bit nicer in the background as well. So we've got some ocean. And we're going to increase the density of our bubbles. We're going to expand them out. And as we can see as well, our colour is also going to be controlled through this layer as well, so we can scatter our bubbles out, bring those out, and then we might, in the background, bring out a sound of a horn. So we've got these parameters for other parts of audio. They're subtle, they're meant to be subtle, they're not meant to be too distinct to cut over the top of the music's the focus. And we can do a ripple that can kind of cut through both these layers. And then we might want to go back and merge the two together. as much built up on it as is like actually needed. So I'm also gonna have to quickly. I'm a bit ambitious. I need to get a record ready as well, because if I don't record it, it's obviously just going to be on the camera. Yeah, we want the composition, which is this. We definitely want to record that. To be fair, that's another thing I might be able to do really quickly. Should I try that?
What are you trying?
One last thing. One last thing for real. Do you reckon I can do an OSC for the record button? No way I can.
That's funny.
So I can put a record on here.
Yeah, do that and then just turn.
I can hit record from here. I don't even have to fucking do it on the monitor. Even better. So, where's that value? Oh wait, it might be, yeah. So I need to just go back to that one. It's fine. So, shortcuts. 127.0.0.1, 7000. Okay. And then link to 5. Test just to make sure that when I hit this. When I hit this. Okay. Cool. So should I start that bit again to be like, I'm going to show you how it...
I think going, you know what? We're going to turn the screens off, so I'm proving that. Because that was a pretty dramatic...
It's a good way of doing it, wasn't it?
I like it.
Okay.